Hello everyone! Thank you for joining me on Sweet on Succulents with May. I'm May and today I'm going to share with you my water propagation experience. This is a large green Aeonium cutting. I believe it's an Aeonium mint saucer. This beauty has been planted in the ground outdoors and has been receiving a lot of light. It's in direct sunlight and its leaves are red along the edges, almost like she's blushing. Aeoniums are winter growers and prefer cooler temperatures. This Aeonium looks like it's going into dormancy. For succulents, this is a period of time when they slow down in growth and need considerably less water to ride out the harsher environmental factors. For this particular succulent and other Aeoniums, that period is now in June when the temperatures have been rising. Out where I am, the heat gets pretty intense. You can see that this Aeonium is balling up and its bottom leaves are also browning. I made a couple of cuts earlier in the year during springtime to propagate the offsets. I left a little of the branch to see if anything would grow off the branches. Typically when I grow these outside in soil, the branches that have been cut will have two branches that grow from it. I wanted to see what would happen when I tried to root this Aeonium indoors in water during its normal dormancy period. Also, I was curious to see if the Aeonium would open up in my home where it's cooler. So I brought it indoors and just placed it by a window. I put some glass pebbles on the bottom as a means of support and stabilization and just to pretty it up. I placed it in a clear cylindrical vase, filling it halfway with regular tap water, so I could see if there would be any root growth. We're going to check back in a week and see what happens. So it's been about a week, and if you look at the leaves of this Aeonium, they've kind of loosened up. They're relaxed, and it's definitely less of a ball shape, but they've also lost that beautiful reddish tinge along the edges as well. There is no growth along the branches, but there are tiny roots growing in the water. Can you see them? I think that's pretty incredible for a week's worth of growth. Let's check back in a month or so and see what the growth is then. Hi everyone, my update has taken a little longer than expected. I apologize for my poor lighting, but I'm just getting a chance to record this right now. It's about 7 o'clock and the sun is setting, so I'm not receiving the best light. Again, my apologies. It's been a little over 2 months now, and as you can see, she's doing well. I have her sitting by a west-facing window, and she receives a lot of light throughout the day, but it's definitely not the intense bright light that she gets outdoors. You can see that the leaves are no longer curled up in a ball. In fact, her leaves have flattened out, and the lower leaves seem to be arching back and downwards. They just need more light. I have her facing the window, but it seems that there is just too little light for her, and she does not appear to be as beautiful as she could be. I'll probably put her outside under some filtered light for several hours tomorrow, and since it's filtered light, she won't burn. She has experienced some significant root growth though. I've just been changing out the water when it gets cloudy. I've been using regular tap water. Look at that growth. Isn't it amazing? Still no growth along the branches though. This may or may not happen. I'm not sure because I haven't brought in an Aeonium cutting indoors before, knowing that they need lots of sun exposure. But you can tell that these branches are a little hollowed out, and maybe there isn't going to be any growth. With succulents though, amazing things happen, so I like to give them a chance before drawing a clear conclusion. As a result of me handling this Aeonium and changing out the water, there is some slight bruising on the leaves, and that's okay. That's because Aeoniums bruise easily, so if you receive some Aeonium plant mail, there's probably going to be some black blemishes or bruising on the leaves. Don't worry about it, and it will produce new leaves and it'll grow out. However, these leaves where the bruising has occurred will not revert and will not return to their unbruised state. Hi everybody, this is the last segment of this video, and I just wanted to share with you a couple of things that happened since the last segment. I went ahead and brought this Aeonium out. I had her first under filtered light for a couple of days, and then I introduced her to more light by placing her in morning sun, and then finally the area that received more sun throughout the day. And I think she's perked up. So as you can see, or maybe I don't know if you can see this, but her edges are a little more pink. She's regained a little of that blush, not to the same blush that she had before when she was outside. And her leaves are curling forward more. But as you can see, her leaves are still curling downwards. And that's due to insufficient light. And another problem that I'm running into, because these leaves are curling downwards, is that I keep on hitting them and bruising them as I'm changing out her water. So poor thing, she's just getting all banged up. Okay, so I have another large green Aeonium planted outside, and it has burned so severely. So she looks great in comparison. Also, I wanted to show you how long her roots have grown. This is about 3 months worth of growth. I don't know if these are going to disappear after she's planted in the ground. I've heard that water roots do disappear. I haven't dug up any of the plants that I've water propagated and planted outside the roots to see if they have disappeared, but I'll definitely be more observant with her. And you know, I think she just really eventually needs to be moved outdoors and planted in the ground. This was a fun little experiment, but I think she deserves the bright California sunshine, and especially when the fall and winter months come up, she won't be receiving sufficient light indoors, and she'll just do great outdoors. If you found this video helpful or informative, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for all your support and for watching. Please make sure to comment or question below. And as always, happy planting. Bye.